Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Cindy. For those of you who I've not met, I think I've met everyone, but my name is Rebecca Tabor. I am the coordinator for Connecticut History Day. And I am going, this mic is just for recording purposes. I am going without a mic, so if my voice starts dropping down, let me know, because I've been fighting a cold, so raise your hand and say, we can't hear you. I don't mind. I appreciate that. Really happy to be here together in person. It still is new enough after the pandemic that it's still like, wow, people, yay. So great to have so many folks here today for our kickoff workshop for the year. One thing that we're trying to do a lot more of this year is we do listen to what you say in your evaluations. And overall, one of the things I always read is more time to talk and a chance to network with your colleagues. So we have put in a lot of time for that. I want to thank Doug Shipman and his crew here at the Windsor Historical Society for hosting us. It is great to be here. Doug is also a longtime History Day judge. And I just want to encourage you, we have plenty of coffee and munchkins, so please help yourself. Feel free to get up and if you need to. To start with, though, I think one of the things that is really kind of cool that we have today is we have a lot of people who are new to History Day. If you are new doing History Day, raise your hand. Well, welcome. We're happy to have you. Happy to have you. And then those of you who are experienced, raise your hand. And what we hope in the course of today is that you'll have a chance to talk with one another and learn from some of our master teachers. And I just want to encourage some of our master teachers who are here today to please feel free, if you have a comment or something to share, to jump in, because I am not a classroom teacher. I'm not certified to teach. I am a History Day veteran, but I am not in the classroom. So I really appreciate learning from all of our expert teachers who are with us, and some people who are coming back to History Day, yay, after changing school districts. So we're happy to have you. To start with, to make everyone, not to embarrass you, but I would love to have everyone go around the room and just say your name and the school you're at and how many years you've done History Day. I'm going to start with Ian.
Ian Webster, Manchester High School. Probably close to 20 years at this point. So our high school actually had everyone had to do History Day in 11th grade. We actually might be returning back to that in some, not as a graduation requirement because that's too much, but inquiry is really being pushed now. So I said, why reinvent the wheel? History Day is a perfect example of inquiry, and all of us will be experiencing that. So we'll be having 400 kids do maybe a smaller version, but right now we just have American Studies and my AP classes are expected to participate.
And I should mention that Ian was co-winner of our teacher award last year with his colleague Matt. Well deserved. Cindy?
I'm Cindy McManaman. I'm the Mansfield Regional Coordinator. Been doing that for a few years now, and I am also the advisor for the History Day Club at Vernon Center Middle School, where I used to teach. We are in our, I think, 11th or 12th year of doing History Day at BCMS, and we have a small but mighty club. We've had kids go to nationals the last 6 years in a row, and so we're trying to kind of keep that momentum going as we're continuing to work with our little kids. So.
Great.
Which
I'll grab it. Hi, my name is Jennifer Melnick. I am the media specialist at Ellington Middle School, as well as recently becoming the gifted and talented teacher for my students as well. So they have been exposed to doing History Day previously. We actually had one of our 8th graders last year who went to the national competition. So the kids are excited about it, and I'm looking forward to continuing with that.
I'm Elise Castigway at Crystal Lake School, Library Media Specialist, also talented and gifted at Windermere and Crystal Lake School as of this year. And so this is my first experience with Connecticut.
Hi, Sarah Burdacki. Like Elise, this is my first year. I am the library media specialist at Center School in Ellington, and a talented and gifted teacher for this year. Yeah, happy to be here and learn a lot from y'all.
Okay, I'm Tony Andrade. I'm the Fairfield County Coordinator for History Day. I've been doing this since 2013, I guess. Yeah, it goes fast, yeah. And I came to History Day without ever having participated in it. And someone suggested it to Rebecca, and she called me and said, would you like to be our coordinator? I said, not until I find out more about the program. I'd always heard about it and liked it, but I never had a chance to fully get into it in the school I was in. So I shadowed her for a year, and I've been a lifer ever since. So it's a great program, and welcome to the new people.
Hi everyone, Joanna Steinberg, the Director of Learning and Engagement at the New Haven Museum, now the Regional Coordinator for New Haven History Day. I came from New York City where I was a regional coordinator in the program there, so first time in Connecticut. That was some years ago, but I volunteered like every year since, so I'm happy to be back in the game.
Great. Sally?
Hi, I'm Sally McMahon. I teach a combined 5th and 6th grade class at Praise, Power, and Prayer Christian School up the road here in Windsor. And this is not my first year at History Day. Took a hiatus for a while. Now we're back and happy to be here.
Oh, hi. I am Lenny Grossamanides, and I work at St. Rita's School in Hamden, Connecticut. And this is my first time. I took the place of Mr. Bandis. He said to say hello to both of you, Cindy and Rebecca. And so I'm really excited to be here. And yeah, so I have 6th grade social studies, 7th and 8th grade U.S. history. So I'm planning on doing it with all 125 of them.
Yay.
Planning on it my first time, but he did it.
Go big
I
or
could
go
do it.
home.
Exactly.
Eden?
My name is Eden Stein. I'm a teacher, 7th and 8th grade English teacher at Worthington Hooker School. And I'll wait and tell you a little bit more about my experience with history when I speak.
Hi, Adam Parks. I'm the Challenge and Enrichment teacher at Hebron Elementary School. So we're an elementary school, but we have 6th grade, so I guess that's the only grade I'll be working with. Definitely not 150 kids. I'm hoping for like 3. See if we can do that. I actually attended some workshops last year, but it just never happened. So this year, it's happening. I'm back.
Hi, I'm Mike Fritsch from Torrington Middle School, 8th grade. We do it with all 330 kids in some version or another. We are going into our 5th year.
I'm Joy DeAngelis. I work for CRAC at the Academy of International Studies. I teach 8th grade U.S. history, and I'm also the department leader for 612 at our school. I've been doing History Day on and off since it was my master's internship at UConn in 2013. So we are rolling it out for our whole 8th grade this year. I haven't done it in a couple of years, but excited to get back into it.
Great, we're glad to have you.
Hi, I'm Jim Carlson. I'm the 612 Social Studies Instructional Coach for Branford Public Schools. When I was a classroom teacher in New Haven, my students participated in History Day, but I wasn't the History Day advisor. That was my colleague Danny Roque, who you know.
Oh, yes.
So he does very well every year. Then when I went to Branford, they had not participated in History Day, so I tried to kind of slowly get us involved. So last year we had our first students participate, 2 6th graders. They made it to the state, so that was nice. And now we're growing it to the high school, but I'll let Sharon talk about that.
I'm Sharon Shirley. I teach at Branford High. I teach mostly 9th grade, but I've picked up 8th the last couple of years. And we're starting History Day at our school, and I have 1 student coming in. But we've been brainstorming who she can pull in. So hopefully we'll have a handful at least working on it.
I'm Olivia Herslant. I am the 4 through 8 gifted and talented teacher for Lime Old Lime. This will be my 3rd year. First year I did it as an ELA teacher working with my colleague here. Last year I did it as 8th grade social studies, and now I'll be doing it with my 7th and 8th grade GATE kids.
I'm Heather Saya. I'm 7th grade social studies. This is my 3rd year doing History Day. We do it with all of our 7th and 8th graders. And last year, 2 of our 7th grade boys went to nationals.
My name is Juanita Richardson. I'm in Bloomfield, a new program called the SOAR program, which is Gifted and Talented. I'm here with my colleague, Jeannie Pascone. I teach 6 through 8 at a magnet school and a 7-8 middle school in Bloomfield, and this will be my first year.
Hi, I'm Jeannie Pascone, and I'm trying to do the math, Rebecca. I want to say I probably did my first year in History Day like in 2006. But then I took a hiatus also. I was a Quest teacher in West Hartford for about 11 years, and I took a hiatus. I went to work for Rensselaer Learning for a little bit, came back to Bloomfield, and then with Juanita, we have started up this Gifted and Talented program, so I was really excited when, you know, one of the big pushes from our superintendent was, you guys have to do some competitions. We want to bring our kids states and nationals, blah, blah, so History Day, clearly a natural fit, so really excited to be back on board. Awesome.
I'm Lauren Masterson. I work at Nathan Hillary Middle School in East Haddam. I teach the enrichment program, which is basically gifted and talented, grades 4 through 8, but obviously just working with 6th through 8th graders for National History Day. This year, it's my 2nd year with National History Day, so I'm still feeling like a rookie for sure. All of our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders participate in some capacity, just maybe doing a unit related to National History Day. But this year I will be pulling specific students to compete.
Great. Well, welcome to everyone. And for those of you who are back after a hiatus, Kathy Gorn, who is the executive director of National History Day, always says it's like the Hotel California. You can leave, but you can never leave. You're going to come back. So we're really happy to have everyone back. To start with, I wanted to do an activity. Now, many of you have sent in questions to us that you'd like answered, and I have them printed off, so I plan to keep looking at them throughout today to make sure that I answer all questions. But I would like you, now, I only found 3 sticky pads. So if you can, Cindy's going to be my assistant here. If you could just, at your table, come up with one question you would like answered today. And then we will put them, I was trying to see where we could put them, maybe, yeah, the door might be good. I don't want to get their walls. So if your table can come up with one question you would like answered by the end of today about History Day, or even if it's something like, and you can do more than one if you have more than one, you know.
Can you think of another question later?
Yeah, just put it up there, and that way it'll give us a visual clue, and we can go through and make sure to answer. Because, you know, we want this to work for everyone, and some of you are new, some of you are experienced, so you might have different questions. So let's take maybe 5 minutes to do that. Did everyone get sticky notes? And if you need a marker, we have a couple markers over here, if anyone needs one. I wanted to mention for those of you, and I'm going to go over and look at the questions in just a second. What I did want to mention, though, is we have resources up here that if you have not already picked up, we have our revised educator and student handbook. We have pins from last year and our CHD teacher pins that you're welcome to grab. We have our, what everyone wants is a History Day pen, I'm sure. And also we have printed out theme books. So please feel free to grab those and help yourself to them. Cindy deserves a huge round of applause because she's worked very hard on the handbook. So please give her a round of applause for that. Something that would be really helpful for us is to get feedback from you all on if you've used sections of the handbooks or if there's something that's not working for you. If you want to talk to Cindy or you can email me. One thing I need to mention is that we're a little behind in that we will have our updated Spanish versions of both the handbooks, and those will be coming out by the end of the month, so we will have those as well. And the list of Connecticut topics, there are a lot of fabulous topics to consider for this year. I know that a few folks have mentioned to me the new rules about registration and how many students you can send. We are going to talk about that, so make sure to ping me if I don't mention that. But what I wanted to do is to move ahead perhaps with talking a little bit about this year's theme. And I'm gonna, when Eden is chatting, I'm gonna actually look at all the questions, and then we'll have a chance to bring those up, and we will talk about the new rules about how many folks, how many projects can come per school.